challenge 1, assignment 1. Okay, my name is Muhammad Zahimi bin Abu Bakar. Today I will present about the challenge that was given to me by Madam Shafiza. Okay, the tools that was I used in this to investigate the evidence for the challenge, for the assignment is Win MD5 to check the MD5 checksum, and Access Data Forensics Toolkit is to analyze the evidence that was given to me. Okay, now we're gonna do the to check the MD5 file. Okay, here was the evidence that was given to me. First, open the MD5 application, and then put it on this MD5. Okay, then we take the checksum that was given to us. We take the MD5 that was given to us and put it in the box below it, and then we try check it whether it's the match. Yes, and it a match with the original one. And that's it for the MD5. Okay, next one is we're gonna use the forensics toolkits to analyze the evidence that was given to us. Okay, first thing is to start a new case. Okay, the investigator name is the one who will investigate the case, which means is me, and the case number was number 1, and the case name was data theft. Okay, data theft. The description is, you can put any description that you want on this about the data theft, about what happened on it. Next is the examiner of the examiner information. It is about me. I work with UniKL. Okay, examiner name was my name, Zul Helmi. Okay, Helmi. Okay, my addresses. You should leave that one. Okay, but you can put it if you are the forensic investigator, because it was viable informations that need to be inserted. My phone number is okay. My email. Comment none. Okay. Next one is here's swap option, and we just need to leave it default just like that. Also, processes to perform, just go default with it. Refine case default, just leave it default just like that. Refine index default, just leave it default just as what it is. And now we're gonna add the evidence into the case. Click the add evidence button, and then acquire image of drive. Okay, from here we extracted the floppy raw, and then we open the floppy raw, and then we got inside the floppy raw was a CCE sample PE that was given to us. Okay, this was the evidence that was sent by Mr. Brown to me to be analyzed. That was given to me to be analyzed to see whether the data was being leaking somewhere or not. You can add the identification with 1. Okay, and comment here will be anything about it. Okay, and press OK, and then we go next, and then we go finish. Okay, after the file was loaded, we can explore it. What inside it? We got a root folder, and then inside the root folder was bunch of file that was being deleted from the floppy disk. Okay, we move on into the next the questions. Okay, what are the document found in the floppy disk? Okay, the 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 document that I was found inside this floppy disk was not much, but very helpful. Okay, the 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 evidence that I was found here was some Shakespeare uh, poem or something, William Shakespeare's poem in here. But uh, there's something that's intriguing me here was um, something that down there we call it uh, before we go there it was just a poem or something like that inside here. The document was on here was a poem from William Shakespeare, and some other stuff that was we were unable to recover because the drive on the floppy disk was been erased completely and cannot be recovered at all. Okay, so the next question is, which document contains sensitive material suspected by Mr. Brown? Okay, there were two documents that was three actually. The non-recoverable uh, evidence that might be suspected to be the data that was being stolen by Emma Crook at this time. The first one is call it Magna Charta. Okay. The the first one was the Magna Charta here. Okay. This was been unable to recover because this drive, the operating system inside the drive was completely wiped or been damaged somehow, and we cannot recover the Magna Charta.doc, which I was suspected being containing sensitive information about about Mr. Brown and his company. And another one was Gettysburg addresses.doc. This maybe I suspect that maybe has addresses of his employees, his officers, or maybe other tenders that was open somehow. And the last one that item that I was unable to recover was Microsoft Excel on the really big company names, and there was 3 sheet on the Microsoft Excel itself that's maybe has a tender's name or other bidders of the company or something like that. And so that's what's much on this drive. There's nothing more or less on this drive. The last part of the drive was just this error, and it need to be replaced. And that's it, I think, from me. And there's nothing more on this drive that I can share with Mr. Brown, because most of the disk was damaged and cannot be recoverable. So that's it from me. Thank you, and Assalamualaikum.